I'll never be done until the day that I leave this earth. I love mine. I love to see my people happy. I actually love to see everyone happy. I've never had a problem with YT people unless they had a problem with me. I've had problems. I've had people be racist against me. I've had people tell me that I was a nigger, a savage, a hunky lover, a hunky. I've had it all said to me. I don't give two poops, babe. I don't give two poops. You know why? Because I am wrapped up in every nationality alive. I am her. I'm her. So yes, it hurts to see the people that I shared my life with do this to my people. I worked hard for what I have. I was always kind, helpful. I always was structured to help. You know, always had empathy for others, which I see no one has these days. Find your love, baby. Find your love. You guys are so broken and so mad and so evil and so dismantled in these past days. So you are allowing that thing in the White House to run your household. That's the part you don't realize. Look around your home. You tell me. Look at your kids. Look at what they wear, how they speak, how they wear their hair, who they deal with, who they play with, who they hang with, who they go to school with, who they talk to, who they play that game with. All of that. You tell me if you're doing your job. I don't think so. I don't think so. When I was raised, my mother only allowed us to play a game for an hour. We was able to go outside after chores and homework. And then she checked our homework afterwards. Yeah, she was tired. My mother was real tired. Because she was raising children that was bad as hell. That wanted to do their own thing. She made it. She made it. And thank you, Lord, for keeping her here. Thank you, Lord, for keeping my parents here. They're going to be 90 in a minute. I want to see my mama make it to wherever she want to make it to. If my mother says she want to make it to 100, I'll be damned if that woman don't make it to 100. I will not ever put any stress on my mother like that. I would never put that much stress on my mother. If I can't help my family, why would I be her demise? Why would I stay there with my terrible self and make her pay for me being born into this terrible world? Why y'all don't help your parents? Why are you allowing your mom to take care of your children while you hang in the streets? Y'all good at dropping y'all kids off to everybody and anybody. Through my lifetime, I watched babies have babies. And I said babies. You grown, but you ain't grown. Y'all walk around here, I'm grown, I'm grown, I'm grown. How can you be grown and you still on welfare? How can you be grown and you still on Section 8? How can you be grown but you still running down there to DHS, begging for help. How can you be grown if you have not finished school and you need help from everybody else to get what you need? How could you be grown and you out at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning and your kids are in the house by themselves? How can you be grown and you just leave your children by themselves in the house and tell them, don't answer the door for nobody, only to demise yourself when you find out that somebody done told on your behind and you got these people at your house? You cry too much, you whine too much. Y'all want everything for free. You think because you're indigenous and you black that somebody owe you something. Don't nobody owe you nothing. You were born just like everybody else here. Your job is to get a job. Your job is to take care of your children that you laid down to have. No one told you to lay down and have those kids. You could have stayed wrapped up, baby. You could have went to college. You could have finished college. You could have had your kids afterwards. You could have did wonders with your life. But no, you decide to be brainwashed and follow the rest of them hood rats that you hang with today. You decide to hang with them F-boys that you hang with today. And you seem to can't get out of that circle these days. You know, y'all get together and be in a circle telling so many lies, what you got, what you ain't got, what you need, what you gonna get. Then y'all go and steal and break in people's homes and take from others, thinking somebody owe you something. Then you get a YT person that come in your neighborhood, and then y'all looking at them like, oh, where they come from? Yeah, they there to take your land, baby. Your house, all of that. That same Section 8 house that you done moved your ass in and they never did nothing with your life. They coming to get that mug. They coming. So you better go do something with your life because they coming. This is an awakening for mine. This is an awakening for my indigenous people. This ain't no play game. This is what's really going to happen. This is happening. This is happening. So you whining and you crying and you so worried about if you going to get a welfare check or a SNAP benefit. And half of y'all don't work nowhere, don't do nothing. You don't do anything with your life. You just there collecting benefits. Well, I'm going to tell you, sisters and brothers, as a woman of means that worked all her life and took care of her family and her brothers and her sisters and always was there no matter what, I can't stand y'all. I hate the fact that welfare is even there because it's made y'all absolutely lazy. Now, for those that are on food stamps, that are actually using it as a benefit to move forward, I have nothing to say to you. But don't get comfortable, baby. Don't get comfortable. You guys are whining about, oh, they taking my SNAP benefits. But you ain't worried about if your child outside at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. You worried about if you going to get your taxes. But you ain't worried about if your kid's grades is good enough to go to college. Don't tell me about nothing until I see something good in my own people. Pass up them YT people. Say hi and keep on going. Because you ain't did shit with yours. I don't care nothing about them white people being on welfare. They always been on it, baby. Always. They just hide the fact that they're on it. And they taking yours. So if I was you, I'd get to going to school, doing something with myself now. Don't wait. Don't play games. Don't think that it's going to pass. Go do something with your life. So you can help your children do something with theirs. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. You don't be born to help yourself. You're born to help others. God gonna take care of you anyway. And if you don't believe that, something wrong with you. You have no faith, do you?